partners, we do not just narrate all these problems, all these challenges. We want to be part, actively involved in the finding solution. So today, it is our responsibility as commercial partners to gather together a panel of renowned financial and economic experts. We need to start crafting, forging plans, executable plans that will move us ahead and forge or write a new narrative for this country.
We have Mr. Nnamdi Iwizu. He's the CEO, Commercial Partners Trading. He's going to be joining us right here.
A lot of the African countries are currently on the low. If you have an investment mind, you'd always know that it's always better to go in, when it's down. The risk is whether we're actually at the bottom or whether we're still going further down. We need to see more traditional flows of FX into the country. Only then can you now start to unlock FDIs and all the other ones that we tend to want. Even though these days it's as if our own local FDIs are now being chased away. Anyway, that's a story for another day.
With a weaker dollar, most probably have higher inflation in the US because their cost of imports would rise. World trade would change. Inflation for a lot of countries will change. Debt repayment will become easier for quite a lot of countries.
If I'm being too harsh if I say fiscal mismanagement, but then that now, it's a trickle-down effect from the high debt levels that I did mention, and the economy also suffered from global macroeconomic shocks.
First, you have to declare transparency everywhere, on assets, on liabilities, on revenue, on expenditure. And you must start there, because when God wanted to create the earth in Genesis 1, the first thing he says is, let there be light. You can't solve chaos in darkness.
We spoke about policy coordination, fiscal policy versus monetary policy. No matter how much money you raise via taxes, if the basket is leaking, there is no amount of water you're going to put in that basket. It will continue to disappear. One of the things that I always say is we do a lot of audio policies. The government has to be a little bit more accountable, stick to their policies, think them through before they make the utterances, and hopefully that will create a viable environment that will attract capital and, most importantly, retain capital.
In an economy, everything is in everything. Once you touch one aspect, every other thing moves. When the president announced end of subsidy, before you know it, people are clamoring for increase in salary. Before you know it, husband and wife are divorcing themselves. But that's the reality now.
Mr. Faswa, you've heard a lot has been said, and hopefully you don't feel too much in the hot seat.
Well, I doubt if I'm here representing the whole government. I probably can't. Because if I was to do that, I would have written a memo to President Bola Tinubu telling him I'm coming to Comercio, and then I'll wait for the approval to come before coming. We in the private sector, we shouldn't engage too much in what I call voyeurism. I mean, you're looking at them, they're missing it. You'd never get involved. Nigeria is the best place for any Nigerian to live in the world.